For those of you coming on, my YouTube channel is AMZ TV House. I would really love it if you visited. There's so many videos there. I have so many guests from Nollywood, from the entertainment industry and what have you. And I've also had friends, come on to talk about situations like this. Anita is one of them, and she doesn't beat about the bush. She's just said it now, clean, cut and dry. Leave. It's selfish. You cannot stay there and not have sex with your husband. You have duties. You can't do it. You want financial security, so you stay in there. It doesn't work that way. You got to come to the table with something. He comes to the table with something. You can't deny him sex. You cannot deny him sex. Just because you don't enjoy it, and I get it, no one's castigating you for being the way you are. I don't know why I don't know. That's not for me to know. But what Anita is saying that, okay, granted, so you're gay, fine. All right, we hear that. Let's move along. But you can't keep this guy. You cannot hold him to ransom. That's a good one. Then there's Hawa. Oh, okay. Hawa is like, I eventually left my husband. If you're unhappy, the children are unhappy. Good for you, Abieyuwa. Yay! Abieyuwa is another person. Hawa is from Kano. Hey, I schooled in Kano. St. Louis Secondary School. Ha! Hawa, Yaya Day. Kina de Lafia. The little house that I know. Hawa, thank you. Hawa, she's supporting Abieyuwa. She said she eventually left her husband. And coming, again, there's background. I didn't go into all that. She's from a Muslim home. But she's like, she did. And people didn't like it. But she has a peace of mind. Her children are happy. And she wasn't going to mortgage her life. Yay! So she's like, good for you, Abieyuwa. Good for you, Abieyuwa. That's wonderful. Okay, so let me read the comments here. We're winding down now. Okay, Esther is like, Mama Anita is so straightforward. That's why I love her. Yes, Anita doesn't play. She doesn't beat about the bush. She said it. Anita, you're hard, baby. I thought I'm hard, but girl, you're hard. Yes, Abieyuwa. Hawaii is like, you did good, girl, because I left too. No one supported me, especially for her. She said coming from a Muslim home. She was married to this guy. Well, they were in love. She had kids. But eventually, no one supported her. But she eventually said, eventually I left him. That she wasn't happy. The children, if you are unhappy, the children are unhappy. We're happy now. I left him. I'm fine. And that is the truth, guys, Again, I get loads of letters. There are a lot of people living in unhappy marriages because our society likes to pretend, especially in Nigeria. I'm saying Nigeria. Yes, I've spoken the language, Finnish, including French. Yeah, so don't joke with me. I'm speaking all of them. Comment ça va, my darling, ma chérie? How are you today? Yes. It's interesting. Breaking limits is not only breaking limits in marriage, it's also at your work. There are people who sometimes you have to come to a point, just like Anita said, you come to a point where you have to leave. Anita says only you will know. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter what we all say. Only that person will know when it is time to leave. I remember a friend of mine told me, she's married, she's still married to her husband. She said, she and the husband, it was in the news, someone killed somebody. And bien, that's good. That's très bien, good. She said, bon. Okay. She said she and the husband, someone killed themselves. It was a marital dispute. And then she turned to her husband like, I know we have our differences, but if you're harboring, please, let's come together, decide to leave. Let's just leave before it gets to that position where we're now thinking of killing each other. Okay? And that's the truth. That's why. Because people snap. There's actually a show called Snap. And it's about spouses and about people in relationships that feel betrayed. But usually it's not just one day. They've been taking it. And then one day it's like, I cannot do this anymore. I need to kill this person to be happy. We pretend a lot in Nigeria, and part of it comes from the church. If I'm being honest here, most Nigerians have been framed mentally, right? Spiritually. Yeah, from what their pastors have said to them over time. Wow. Wow. Irene, these are my co-hosts. I tell you, my co-hosts are on fire. She says exactly, the ball lies in the court, the victim. Nobody can make the decision for them. The onus lies on them. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, guys. There's a reason why you're all my co-hosts. I love you guys. I thank you. You don't hold back punches. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for joining in the conversation. There's so many letters, and I really want to answer this because people are really in pain, and I love, and usually when they write to me, again, they give me permission. For those that don't, I don't share it on my show, but there are those who don't mind me sharing it and giving their names, which I do, their city, the country they live in, so I do all that. There's so many letters I get. People are unhappy. And there's so many people that are unhappy in their marital homes, in relationships. I will be answering questions, but I also know there's one of my, somebody wants to come on to share a story with me. I just wanted to take as much questions relating to Abieyuwa's situation before I moved on. But you know what? I have to thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, Cookie, my love. Thank you, Irene. Thank you, Abieyuwa, Esther, and all those coming in, the host with the most. There is a whole lot of you. I don't want to be scrolling down so I don't lose a heart. See, this is what I'm scared of. I'm not techie. Irene, have I acknowledged you? Thank you so much. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Mish. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for all of you that have come on. And I thank you for the support. It just tells me I'm doing something good. Thank you for joining in the conversation. Please keep joining when you come in to this live program. Thank you. For those of you who don't know my YouTube channel, please go to AMZ TV House. This will be uploaded there and other ones that I have done. And you get to ask questions. You can write to me directly at amazasuperstar@gmail.com. Hello, darling Mish. Thank you for coming. So until I come your way again, please don't be a stranger. You can DM me direct. People do anyway. So whether I tell you or I don't, people do. Thank you. But please remember to be safe out there. Do not take any day for granted. Every day is a gift. Do not take any day for granted. My love to your families, my love to your kids, and for those that have written in, that have tackled, I want to thank Patricia, Eki, Ben, OJ, Lara, Hawa, Carla, Ngozi. There's so many of them. I want to thank you all for sharing your stories. So if you're watching, and I know you guys are watching, if I have read your story online, please acknowledge it. Okay, you can write to me and let me know how I tackled it, if you liked it, or if you want, to do something more. So be safe, guys. I love you. My love to the family. Bye. Take care.